I'm so high, so high. They told me to sit back, don't make a sound, don't go to the unknown. But I'm too curious for that. Might be a little crazy, I don't mind. I like the way it feels. No need to set off the alarm. No. See, I won't stick with it, running in a wheel, no. So I'll be taking off, for I'm dead and gone. Oh, I'm so high, so high. I'm erase the aeroplanes up in the sky. I'm so high, so high. I'm a dream and fall asleep on clouds tonight. Yeah. You see, my home is where my heart is, so I reach for higher ground. I'm living out of a suitcase. I'm getting close, now I can taste it. Flavors bitter, still so sweet. I see.
There is only one of you, only one of me. There's a million of those who won't let us be. But they're not gonna see me bleed. Cause baby, I got you. I've been beaten to the ground, dragged across the dirt. I've been scared to live cause some people never learn. But they're not gonna watch me burn. Cause baby, I got you. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's a dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try but they can never take me down. Ooh. Cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely, but with you here nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I will tell them what I'm feeling forevermore. I don't care about their feelings, not anymore. So let's show them that love is pure, no matter who it's for. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's a dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try but they can never take me down. Cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Desert Adventures in Arizona, coming to you from the Ironwood Monument. And it's a beautiful day this morning, nice sunny day. Thanks everybody for being here. Glad you're here. I pinned to the top of the chat Van Life Voyages. Tanya will be going live at the top of the hour, so we'll go over there and raid Van Life Voyages and visit with her for a little while. Looks like they're preparing to leave. I don't know if they're headed out to do some camping or what, but we'll certainly check it out. RVing with G is here. Good morning, G. You still up in Nevada, up in the Reno area? It's hot up there, isn't it? First member in the house, Gracie and Jacques Adventures. Good morning, good morning. Captain Jack is here. Beautiful morning, it sure is. When we got up this morning, it was pretty cool, and the humidity was actually higher than the temperature, which is really unusual for us. So it shows 75 degrees and 80% humidity. That's crazy for us. Very unusual. It's usually flipped around, low humidity and high temperature. But it was a nice morning to go out and walk around and enjoy our yard. Thanks for being here, Gracie. Since Gracie's here, I want to show you guys, she's a channel member. I want to show you guys her page. So I'm going to share screen. If you're not subscribed to Gracie and Jacques, there's her page right there. She posts a lot of videos of Jacques. And here's one 12 days ago where he was out at the Pacific Ocean.
I do believe this is Jacques' first time to the beach. We're here in Rockaway. Come on, Jacques. Look at that big ocean.
Very cool, very cool. So be sure to check out Gracie's channel. Scrolling. Captain Jack saying hello. She Devil Adventures is here. Good morning, Tommy. Working and lurking. Lily T is here. Good morning. And Lucas, can't forget him. Yeah, he'll be here to put a nose in my armpit here in a few minutes. He's outside playing with Mom right now. Yeah, I like that too, Lily. Land Cloud Adventures is here. Good morning, Nate. Nate's recuperating from a injury to his foot, so hope that's healing up well. Everybody's saying hello. Rose is here, dropping links. Good morning, Rose. Good to have you, and thanks for doing that. Appreciate it very much. Scrolling. G's not tagging, but I think he sees everybody saying hello. Catherine Cook is here. Good morning, Catherine. Mel and Nettie are here. Good morning. Enjoyed stopping by on Friday evening for their live stream. Always a good time. Oh, you're welcome, Gracie. You're welcome. Channel members get special treatment here at Desert Adventures in Arizona. There's the link there for Gracie and Jacques. Thanks, Rose. All right, what's going on? It's Monday. Did everybody have a good weekend? We sure did. We went out to breakfast with our daughter and granddaughter on Saturday. Went to Bisbee Breakfast Club and had a nice breakfast. That was pretty good. And then when we finished with breakfast, I have trouble hearing in those really loud, restaurant type settings. So I suggested, hey, why don't we go over to the park and we can sit on a bench underneath an awning and chit chat a little bit. So that's what we did. We went over to the local park just down the road, and there were some Cub Scouts there, and they were doing one of their ceremonies, and it was kind of fun to watch. And then when we got back home, Oki pulled this out. I'm going to show it to you on the screen there. That's me as a Cub Scout. I was 8 years old at the time. This was one of the crafts that we made. And this was made, I scratched on the back of it. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, there it is. Happy Father's Day, 1965 from Steven. So this was a Happy Father's Day present from my dad. It's a paperweight, and he kept it on his desk for decades. And like a lot of things that your parents have, that you made and gave to them, they give it back to you eventually. And that's something that Oki put away. And it's kind of cool to have that still around. And geez, 1965, that was a few years ago, huh? That was a few years ago. Oh, Land Cloud Adventures is a new member. Thank you, Nate. Appreciate that very much. I think I got something for you here. Scrolling. Where's that video? Where's that blasted video? I got so many videos on here. Let's see here. I will add you to that, Nate. And I have some gifted memberships on there too. And those will be dropping off here in 2 more days. And then I'll be updating it and then adding you on there. Appreciate that very much. Very much. There's Stu. Good morning, Stu. Came through. The door is Gracie's view of the ocean. Yeah. That's awesome. Still a beach bum in Ohio. Yeah, I'm a beach bum too, but we don't have the water. We have lots of the sand though. Lots of sand. Good to have you, Stu. Salute for the captain. All right. Rose is getting checked out here and going into surgery on the 30th. So prayers for Rose. I'm sure it will work out fine. Manifest good things and you'll be fine. All right. Toll Bridge Campground in Mount Hood. Wow. It's nice and cool up there, I'll bet. Send positive vibes. Yep, that's what it takes. Thank you. Appreciate it very much. Look at that. We got Ivan K in the house. Good morning. Yeah, those childhood memories. Something else that I stumbled across too while I was doing some cleaning yesterday. Now, those of you that went through high school, did you go to shop class or home economics class or something like that? It seems like they're doing away with that stuff. I found something else that I made in shop class. This was a wallet. I think it was in 1972. I put a date on it. Yeah, 1972. This was a wallet that I made in shop class. Learned how to work with leather. Did lots of things. in the high school here in Tucson. They don't offer that stuff anymore, and I think we've lost a lot of that working with our hands and teaching our kids how to work with their hands. I made so many things and I kept them. Some of them I gifted, like this one um, from Cub Scouts that my dad kept on his desk, and I got it back eventually. I made boxes, jewelry boxes for my grandmother and my mother. And when my grandmother passed away, I got that box back, and it has all the letters in it that she wrote to me while she was alive. She lived to be 85 years old and passed away many years ago. But I think we're losing a lot of that stuff. I still have a lot of things that I made in shop class. I was, freshman and sophomore in high school. I ran around and took some pictures. That was the jewelry box that I made for grandma, and I have that, and I'll pass that down to my kids. But, a simple little jewelry box that she kept things in, and she kept letters that I wrote to her, and when I got it back, I put letters that she wrote to me in there. And more projects. We had metal shop class, and this is a box that I made. And back then it was around Christmas time, so I painted it, green and red, Christmas colors. That's sitting on top of it. What else do we have? There's another box that I made in shop class. That's in my shop out in the garage, and I keep nails in it. So that's been around many years. There's a hammer that I made in metal shop. Turn that one on a lathe, learn how to knurl and do all kinds of things with a lathe in shop class. So it seems like they're not pushing that stuff. I don't know. I don't know why, but I wish they would, because kids need to learn how to work with their hands, I think. Yeah, great memories, Stu. Great memories. Yeah. Oh, that the old truck that he had. Yeah, Pinewood Derby. That's right. That's right. Yeah, they used to have derbies. You would make your own not scooter, but what was it called? Where you would go downhill and race. Yeah, we don't do that stuff anymore. Maybe it's because of, I don't know, litigation, people suing each other. I don't know. Yeah, prayers for you, Rose. You're going to be just fine. Just fine. 73. Oh my gosh. It was 90. Oh, 90 is a cool day for us, Gracie. Hey Siri, what's the weather here today?
Should be sunny today.
Ah, not too bad. 102. You see that low temperature was 76 this morning, but look at that. We got 50% chance of rain. That's one of the motion cameras that I have around the property. Since we live out in we don't live in the boonies, but you can see the boonies from here. So I have cameras around the property. That's our UPS box there. So in case we get any porch pirates, and they have shown up in our area, I got a nice recording of them. Then I have there's Lucas zipping around out there by the garage, and then I keep a camera out by the gate too, so I can see cars going by. so I can see cars going by the front gate. And that way, if somebody sees a suspicious vehicle go by, then I have a recording and I can download the recording for anybody that needs it, including law enforcement. So yeah, and I have another camera out by the RV too. Crafty Travelers here, another channel member in the house. Good morning, good morning. I saw you dropped a new video, so I'll have to check that out. Oh, there's the old truck. There's Crafty Travelers link. Thank you, Rose. Yeah, it's a good time, and it's a well done live stream too. They put a lot of work into it, and anyone who wants to be a guest can email them and jump up there on the panel. Very cool. Scrolling. Yeah, he did. Jack had a truck that was rusting away, and he sure got his money out of it. Manners too, huh? Yeah. I've heard a lot of discussion about, the inability of our kids to, to be able to hold a conversation. Our grandson is 17 and he's out filling out applications looking for a part-time job. And so we're trying to work with him on, projecting when he speaks. Oh, here comes Lucas. And what's going on? Lucas wants to say hi. Okay, here he is. Come here. What you doing? You out playing with mom? Huh? Yeah. All right. Huffing and puffing, huh? He's huffing and puffing, huh? Yeah. Say hi to everybody. Hi. Lucas says hi. Yeah. All right. He's a happy boy. Yeah. You're getting me all goopy here. Slobber face. He's a slobber face. All right. So Lucas says hi to everybody. It got me all slimed, but that's okay. But yeah, those classes and teaching our kids how to work with their hands. Our daughter, her last position at the school, she works at the local elementary school. They had after school programs for crafts and arts and crafts and things like that. And she used to tell us that she had to teach some kids how to use scissors, and these are elementary school kids that didn't know how to use a pair of scissors. And so she was teaching them basic skills like that they never experienced, up to that point. But the Miranda schools here are doing their best, I think. They have shop classes in Miranda High School, and I think our grandson is taking automotive, which is good. Always good to have some automotive skills so you can at least recognize when something is bad, Thank you, Rose. Lorna's here. Good morning, Lorna. Hope you're doing well. Did you have a good weekend? Mel says all he gets out of wood is splinters. And learning those skills as a kid, my dad was always working with his hands too. He was a really good mechanic. I enjoy building things, and a lot of the furniture that we have in our house is not fancy, but it's stuff that I built. I have tables and I have even the bed that we sleep on. The frame is a wooden frame. Oh yeah, I forgot. There we go. We have a wooden frame bed. I built that. I'm going to build a table in here for the studio to put some plant planted potted plants on, things like that. I just love doing that stuff. And that furniture lasts forever. The headboard that we've had for, you know, 30 years is one that I made. I don't like buying the store-bought stuff if I can make it. Wood is pretty expensive, but you know, it lasts forever. That's funny, Stu. You got the paddle, huh? You got the paddle. That's pretty good. Boxcar Derby. Yeah, that's what it was, Ivan. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, wasn't that fun? That was a lot of fun to watch that stuff. We don't have any hills like that around here, so we weren't able to participate in that, but we did a lot of crafts. Was not, mom was not amused, huh? Yeah. Yep. 75 in Tombstone. That's a nice cool morning. Yeah, we're hoping for storms. We need the rain. We sure do. Thank you, Gracie. That's for anybody that doesn't know, that's Ragged Top Mountain back behind me. And that's actually taken from our backyard with you can see a little rain squall back here. That was a couple weeks ago. We had a little bit of rain showing up, so we're hoping for more. And we just love it out here. I mean, the first thing I do in the morning is take Lucas out in the morning, and then we walk around the property. I have a track that I drug around the fence line on the property, and I take Lucas out, and we do snake patrol to make sure we don't have any rattlesnakes. He's been trained. He knows how to recognize rattlesnakes by smell, listening to them, or seeing them, of course. They say that copper is supposed to be good for you, right? And so we did some research and found these copper cups on Amazon. I'm not sponsored or anything. And they were not as expensive as I thought they would be. I think they're like $20, which is a lot for a cup, but you know, it's pure copper, 99% copper. And after all, we are the copper state here in Arizona, so I thought, why not? Yes, we do. We take him camping in Old Pueblo. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. We do take Lucas with us. We do camp boondock all over the state. We haven't done much this spring and this summer because we've had water issues, but we are always out there, and we haven't taken them to Catalina State Park. I'll be going there in October for an event with the local four-wheel drive club that I belong to. Mount Lemmon is a beautiful place too. We haven't got him up there, but we've had him all over the monument out here, and he just loves to go for rides. Yeah, there's Lucas. I know I'm behind in the chat. I'm scrolling. There's Bree. Good morning. Good morning. Bree just made 1,000 subs on her channel, so congratulations to Bree. Oh, okay. So they quit home ec and shop back in the 70s and 80s. I know it's a loss. It's really too bad. Our kids need to learn that stuff, you know, how to work with their hands. There's Bree's channel. She does great videos. Be sure to check her out. There's old Pueblo saying hello. Look at that. Hello, watching. Got a 2-hour coffee. Please don't interrupt. Okay. All right. I'll have a sip of mine too. So Elle gave you a 2-hour coffee break, huh, Badge? Well, I'm glad you popped in here. Nomadic Pride is here. Good morning. Good morning. Good to have you. Great job sneaking in, Badge, right? Yeah. He's probably been hanging out for a little while. You know, when you say hello, you got to prepare to say hi to everybody else because everybody wants to say hi. There's James Catneys, another channel member. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, boxcar derbies. That's right. Oh, Hot Wheels. Yeah, I loved my Hot Wheels cars when I was little. Been here from the start. I kind of thought so. Scrolling. Oh, that was me that was late, Bree said. Never late, Bree, never late. Scrolling. Yeah, congratulations, huh? So, Bree, do you have the watch hours yet? You got the 1,000 subs? One thing that helps with the watch hours is live streams, Bree. I'll bet you could do some fun live streams. Yeah. You're welcome. You hated home economics, but did enjoy shop class. Well, Tommy, it shows with your bus build. You definitely know what you're doing there. I never went to home economics, but one thing that they did teach you, and boys and girls could go, they taught you how to cook, basic cooking skills, right? They taught you how to organize things. They taught you how to manage a checkbook, basically set up a budget, things like that, that I remember my sisters telling me that they experience. And so I think a lot of our kids have lost that. Well, we all have our skills, right, Tommy? My skill is eating. Oki does the cooking and I do the eating. Now I can cook a pizza or tacos or something on the grill, but I enjoy eating. I enjoy eating her cooking. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a good thing. I have a lifetime pass because I'm a 20% disabled veteran, which qualifies me for the lifetime pass. And so we get in free of charge in all the parks, the national parks. The problem is not really a problem. Is I hate crowds. I don't like going in these parks and fighting all these crowds. I prefer to boondock. If we can take the RV out and just park in the desert or up in the trees in the forest in northern Arizona and just enjoy the peace and quiet, that is my favorite things to do. I'm so good at talking. Yeah, you can do it. I remember, Bree, when you were early on in your channel, you had a tough time getting on live streams and on panels because you were nervous. But I mean, I don't think you have trouble anymore. And it's one of those things that you just start doing it. Your supporters will be there, just like you folks are here uh, watching me and supporting me. People that support you and like you and love you will be there to help. That's for sure. All right, that's good to hear. She's in rehab for another 2 days. All right. That's good to hear. Box Fan D's had a bit of a challenge, and she's on the mend, though. That's good to hear. Andy's Journey is here. Thank you, Andy, very much from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate. And here comes Lucas again. There's Lucas. You want to come in and say hi again? You got a lot of good comments. Yeah, everybody says, hi, Lucas. Hi, Lucas. Yeah, yeah. He woke me up at 4:30 this morning. You got to quit doing that. That's too early. I get a nose in the armpit at 4:30. And he says, come on, Dad, the sun's coming up. It's time to go play. All right, where was I? Let's see. Andy's Journey, thank you very much for that donation. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, be sure to check out Andy's channel. I haven't heard specifically, Lily, what happened. I just know she had a medical event. She was up in the Northwest, and she ended up in the hospital. You rock, Andy. Thank you, thank you. Ava's here. Good morning, Ava. Good to have you. It's actually afternoon, close to afternoon where you're at. Let's always start off Monday morning with Ava Potterfield and friends. And then Friday evening, Oki and I put Ava and Doug on the TV and we sit and watch dinner. We eat dinner while we're watching them play music for us. So appreciate that, Ava. I think he's boondocking up there in Sierra Vista area. And there's Ava's link right there. Thank you, thank you. There's a link for Andy's Journeys. Everybody's saying hello. Appreciate it, Andy, very much. Ooh, cold meatloaf. I love meatloaf. Wait a minute, somebody calling me? I thought I heard my old phone ring. Oh, let's see here. Hello? Hello? Oh, they must have hung up. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot to turn it on. There we go. There's the Verizon. There's my phone number. Searching. Still searching. No service. You guys remember these phones? This is an AudioVox. Another thing that I found is I was going through the junk drawer yesterday. These were the early cell phones. This model here was released in 2000, which doesn't seem like a long time ago, but gee whiz, that's 24 years old. I found it in the drawer and I thought, well, let me see if this thing will charge up. I have two of them. One was Oki's and the other one was mine that I carried every day. And they both still charge up. They have lithium batteries, charging stand. This was the original cell phone technology, in the 2000s. They had this lithium battery that still works. Pretty amazing being that old. AudioVox. That still was made back in China, but I don't know if they make them that well anymore. But now we have these, right? So you can see the difference in the size. This one has more computing power than the space shuttle that they sent into space. You know, the phones that we carry have more computing power. And then this one, you were just getting into text messaging, right? Just starting. And then remember, you had to put in your, if you wanted a B, type of B, you had to hit the number 2 twice to get B. It was a real pain in the butt. Real pain in the butt to use, but that was early on. Pretty amazing that those things still work. So I'll probably put these back in the junk drawer and let them set for another 20 years. BLM, yeah. Yeah, we love BLM land, and there's not a whole lot of it back east, is there? In fact, we live inside so Old Pueblo. If this is your first time here, we have 5 acres inside the Ironwood Forest National Monument, which is fairly new as far as national monuments go. It was created in the year 2000, signed in by Bill Clinton. And we have 129,000 acres out here behind me. We actually live inside the monument, and our privately owned property was grandfathered in when they created the monument back in 2000. So we literally go out our front gate, hang a left at the stop sign, and we're inside the monument. So we're out hiking and driving around and enjoying it almost every day. Ah, Johnny's meetup's coming up, huh? That'll be cool. Yeah, I think Ava and Doug are going, and Land Cloud Adventures. Is Paula going to be able to go? Pant, yeah. Yeah, he's a busy boy. Boy, oh boy. Keeps us on our toes. Yeah, prayers for D. That's right, exactly right. So, you know, we're people that wake up early regardless. I mean, we're up at 5 every morning because by 9 o'clock, you know, it can be 100 degrees here in the summer. So we're up at 5. We're out walking around doing our chores in the morning. And then by 9 or 10 o'clock, you know, we're back in the house. And at 10 o'clock, we're usually watching YouTube. Roy and Becky's Travels is live at 10 o'clock Monday through Friday. And so we come back in and watch them at 10 o'clock. So be sure to check out their channel. Thank you, Rose, for posting that link. Yeah, prayers for D. There's John. Hello, John. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. We got Trouble in the house. We got Ron Darrell Adventures with his new puppy Lady. Scrolling. Everybody's saying hello. Oh, yeah. Looked like you had a good time up there. Oh, that's cool. Grandkids and daughter. Yeah, you gotta enjoy that for sure. Ah, Nokia 5100, huh? Lasted forever and had a huge battery for it. You remember those old, I'm gonna share a screen here, those old cell phones? I'm gonna show you some pictures. Remember some of these? Well, look at that one there. That brick on the left there, those things were huge. There's actually people out there that collect them, that collect old cell phones. There's one of the original flip phones. The first cell phone, there's the first one. Yeah, I remember those. Who could afford those though? They were really expensive, but you can buy one now for $19.77. That was a Quattro, 1990 to 1994. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Battery technology has really come along too, huh? Roaming. Yeah, roaming, huh? The battery technology is come a long way. I mean, you can walk around with a cell phone, which is basically a computer in your hand, most of the day and not have to plug it in. Washington. So Gracie's looking for boondocking in Washington. Anybody have any ideas for Washington let Gracie know? Throw it in the chat. Yeah, when they were just phones, huh? One thing I noticed when I was working is that when texting became more and more popular, when we had technicians like on a mountaintop in northern Tucson, there's Mount Lemmon up there. We serve power up there. And a lot of times you couldn't get a phone call in because they were in a remote area, but could get a text message through. And so we used to use text messaging, as phones evolved to communicate at work, and that worked pretty well for that. But yeah, in fact, it took Oki a long time before she got into smartphones. She just liked the old flip phone, and that worked well for her. But right now she's out walking around the yard watching this live stream while she's out tending her plants and enjoying the green outside in the morning. So she's out there walking around listening. So good morning, Oki. Yeah, that's right. That's right. And you can't do that with these, can you? There's no way you can do that. These old ones, you could just flip the battery off the back there. You just pop it out and replace it, buy another battery, and you were good to go. Yeah, this phone served me well. I had it while I was working, and I worked outside all the time, and it got dropped on rocks and all kinds of stuff. I did get a case for it, early on that protected it. And these phones were great. I really liked them. And then when you needed some extension, if they said, "Hello, I can't hear you," you just pop that little antenna up there, and that would help a little bit. Love it, love it. Oh, okay. Did you find some BLM land? We'll have to watch, Lonnie's video and see if she found that BLM land. Simpler days, huh, Lorna? Oh, okay. To the 15 for his 20th birthday. And I used Androids for a long time because work provided Android phones. The issue that the IT folks had with the Androids were that everyone was different. And so when you walked in as an employee and said, "My phone doesn't work," then the IT guy had to figure out how to fix it. So they went to Apple and got everybody Apple phones. This is my personal phone, but they bought everybody Apple phones and you use them for work, and then you could use them for personal use too. And that way it was easier for the IT folks to fix things when they were all Apple. And then I kind of got stuck on it. All right, thanks for coming in. Oh yeah, I was looking at some of your photos. The house is looking great. Samsung Galaxy S10, those are good ones. Yeah. You use it till it quits working, right? I cracked the lens on this one again for the second time. I need to get a better case. I like this clear case because it was easy to put on the drone. When I used this to fly the drone, I didn't want to take a big bulky case off. So I bought this clear case. It's a yellow phone, and then I could slip this in and fly the drone with it. But now I have an upgraded drone, so I don't need this clear case anymore. I think I'm going to get a better case for this. But first, I need to get the cracked screen replaced, and this is an iPhone 14. Thank you very much. All right, Paula's going to be there too. The fluffy dogs are coming too. Cool. There's Lucas again. Yeah, we see you. We see you, Lucas. What's up? What's up? What's up? Here he is. He's hogging the attention this morning. Yeah. You still out playing? Huh? Yeah. Hmm. All right. All right. Yeah. Yeah. You come in for a break? Hmm? Okay. All right. Go lay down, take a break. Oh, the DJI Pocket 3. I understand, if you follow me, you know that I talked a little bit about Congress banning DJI products, and evidently the final bill that was put together by the Senate omitted the DJI ban. And so if the president signs it, I think that problem is going to go away, at least temporarily. And that included all DJI products. So I was happy to hear that drones were going to be okay. DJI drones were going to be okay too. At least that's what it looks like. Oh yeah, we have lots of javelinas out here. Gila monsters too. We had a Gila monster. It was last winter, I think, that was trying to get it. Actually, got into the garage. We had the door open, and we went in there, and a Gila monster was on the floor inside the garage trying to stay warm. That sounds fun. But yeah, we have Gila monsters around here. Ah, MacGyver. MacGyver from Mesa. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Neighbor, we're down here west of Marana, out in the Ironwood Forest National Monument. All right, Captain Jack is headed out to work. Check out a nose camera mounted on a locomotive. Very cool. All right, Jack, you have a good day. Work hard. Nokia phones, right? Yeah, remember those well. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Used to have to put an antenna on the back window, or you had a brick, they called it. We had them in the military where it was a mobile phone and it was like a s- like a big lunch pail, but it weighed 40 pounds. Yeah, those flip phones, right? And then they're actually making those again. People want to go back to that. And so some companies are making those flip phones. Yeah, she's a cutie. She's a cutie. Yeah, it had to be contractors because we couldn't afford them, huh? Pretty much, they're basically throwaways, huh, Rose? Welcome, Payalmina. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining us. Belly button getting too close to my backbone. Get some food, Ron. I'll be eating breakfast as soon as we finish here. There's Marshall, Melonomatic Adventures. Good morning, good morning. Marshall is working on his van, and it's coming along really good. And for anybody who's interested in seeing how he's built it, he actually has a very good booklet that you can look at, purchase for a very reasonable price on how to build a minivan into a camper. The only time I've been to Washington is went to Seattle on business. I was learning how to operate an infrared camera and went up there for a week long school. Didn't get to travel around much, but beautiful state. Wow. I remember those, huh? Yeah, yeah. Old school, huh? Old school. Yeah, I like those GoPros. They tend to overheat down here in the desert. I have a GoPro 10, and this is a battery pack that I use on it. The batteries last quite a while, but if I'm doing a night shots or something, there's the batteries for it. I put this external battery pack on it, and then bought a different door so I can plug it in. But GoPros, what I like, these are great for putting on the outside of a vehicle. You can mount it on your hood of your vehicle. You can also put it underwater. So with this door, I bought a clear case for it that I use that I can just throw it in the pond and record fish swimming around. And so I have a couple videos on my channel of fish in the fish pond, but night shots, I like these battery packs. So yeah, I like the GoPro a lot, but it does overheat here in the summer, and it usually happens just when you need it. So thanks for being here. Yeah, congratulations, huh? She made 1K. We were talking about that earlier. Yeehaw! Yeah, Oki's out there. She's back in the house now. I think we'll be eating breakfast here. Well, looks like we hit our hour here. So let's go over and see Tanya from Van Life Voyages and be sure to let her know that we sent you. Let me catch up on the chat here. Scrolling. The scorpion died. Oki got stung last week with a scorpion. Not fun. Not fun. Everybody's saying hello. And John, thanks for being here, buddy. Appreciate it very much. I saw you dropped a driving video that I'm going to go watch. John's another channel member, so be sure to check out his channel. Yeah, everybody's happy for Bree. She deserves it. She does fun videos. I guess I should say click the bell so you get the notification, right? Right? Yay for doggies. Love our doggies. Yeah, it is good news. Good news. Thank you. Thank you. Look, at CRView is here. Good morning. Good morning. Well, let's see. Since you're here, I'm gonna show off your channel here real quick. Tim, let me share screen. And then here's CRView right here. They just dropped a video on solar panel upgrades that they did, which came out really nice. They got a good deal on some panels and are upgrading. They're from Ames Power. And if you don't know CRView, they're up there in Quartzsite, Arizona right now. And solar is important when you're here in the desert. So be sure to stop in and visit CRView. There's Mike. Adventures of Traveling Mike. Hi, Mike. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Lily's going over to Tanya and Derek, so we'll see you over there. And I pinned it at the top of the chat. Tim saying hello. Yes, very good news. Very good news. I think they heard from so many of us. There were a lot of people that were encouraging users and customers to write their Congress people. And a lot of people did that, including myself. What a night, huh? Yeah, you have some interesting live streams, Traveling Mike does. Yeah. Supposedly they were sending data back to China, and they have actually shut that off, Andy. I got an update on my DJI app that they shut that off. All right, you're welcome, Marcia. You're welcome. That's a good question. Oh, cool. Well, that's kind of what I was wondering, Nomadic Pride. If it was really a big issue, it seems like they would have immediately stopped it. That a lot of people ask that question. I have 2 converted Nikons. Oh, cool. No, I actually learned infrared. I work for the local electric cooperative, and we used infrared cameras to look for hot connections on power lines and different equipment inside our electrical substations. So what happens is if you have a hot connection and it's a crimp or something like that, when it starts to get hot, you have to determine if it's a problem, and that is there corrosion at the connection? Is there overcurrent at the connection? But regardless, power outages occur when that connection is broken. Our power goes out. And so that was part of our maintenance was clean all of our equipment with infrared cameras. And the first camera that we bought at the co-op was $50,000. And so they sent me to school to operate it. And I found a lot of problems, and we were able to prevent a lot of power outages with that camera. So, yeah, they do have a lot of cameras in the military, of course, but that was during my time at the electric co-op. All right, Tommy's taken off. Everybody have a wonderful week. Thank you very much for being here today. And be sure to stop in and say hello to Tanya. And we'll see you next time.
Do you want a new version of me just because? When you're deep in daydreams, where nothing's forbidden.